The Magister glances at you like you're something he just stepped in.
Keep out of it! I'll halve you with my sword if you don't mind your own business. That's what I want to know. Stuck here with those silent things? The new leadership ought to learn to respect its veterans. We're the ones who uphold the rule of law, not white ponches like Raymond and Jonathan.
A sly smile creeps across the Magister's face.
Aye, and sooner than you might think, if the rumours are true. Let's just say, there's other places where I'd be appreciated more than I am in Driftwood. Who asked you? You're not even supposed to be down here. Keep out of it.
The Magister turns.
What? Look around. Would you? The new leadership ought to learn to respect its veterans. We're...
A sly smile creeps.
Aye, and sooner than you might think, if the rumours are true. Who asked you? You're not even supposed to be...
The Magister glances around the cells, before ripping the keys from his belt and casting them aside.
This isn't the divine order I signed up for. Not anymore. I'm done.
Lucky find. Lucky find. I've spotted something.
Smoke billows from this strange contraption. It's adorned with hoses, levers and slots. You smoke and feel adrift.
Now, all you gotta do is suckle the right mouthpiece, and before you know it, you'll be seeing flying tigers, just like old Gang. Oh, and by the by, come talk to me if you want something that'll really blow your socks off. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, Governor.
What do you want? Boss is busy. Good. Boss could use some good news. Listen up. Don't waste his time. These are explosive times. Be respectful.
Not no more, she ain't.
I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my own. This.
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet red spot shows through.
This ain't the thanks I expected. Who sent you?
The formidable dwarf slams his fist on the side table. You hear a loud crack.
Enough! Do you know they killed Anhar? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry it for supper. Bart, Cade, get her to talk or bleed her out. She ain't one of mine anymore.
His sneer travels from the restrained dwarf to you.
And you. You better have a damn good reason for coming here. Brave lad. All sitting here now. I hope for your sake you've got good news for me. You came into my house, bub, not the other way around.
He winces loudly and holds a hand to the bandage on his side. The large red spot in its center has grown larger and wetter.
No more was fair. No less either. So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy?
Tell the truth now.
I've got to say I'm impressed. I love a good story. Here's one I heard lately. A group of strangers landed on the beaches outside town. Meister Seaver's people. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all? So? What do you want? Reckon I do. Knowing Seaver, she sent you looking for sorcerers, I bet. And it just so happens I can help you. Depending on what you can do for me. Good. Listen up, then.
He gestures towards the bandage across his side.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. Something's going on. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Belonged to another of my people. Guy's name is Mordus. Bit of a loner, but smart as hell. I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Marla, but no one can find him. I'd like a word with the guy. Glad you see it that way. No one's seen him in a good few. I got to tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is good.
You may
One more thing. Like I said, Mordus is a sorcerer. Maybe even one of the ones Seaver's after. If there's something you want to find out from him, you might want to ask before I have my word with him. Here, you can take this off my hands. More suited to your kind, really. Good luck.
What's got into you? I almost feel bad for you. Almost. Working for the DO, I bet.
Handsome, I must consider your merit. If you swam your way here, I might consider that a notable triumph. But honey, I know you didn't swim. You'll have to give me something more. Surely you've accomplished something. Very well. But you'll be back.
tigers fly, the leopards lie, and you, oh!
What's this? I found something.
Spark, twinkle, and
You've got enough in front of you. Yeah, with the Magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Damn right. Got a right to live, don't I? Throw 'em in a hole for all I care. It's the great good.
You want an engraved invitation every time? You know the way in.
Hey, Rudy, Nova.
Dear Lucian, be glad you don't have to witness this sodden ill.
Spark, twinkle, and
Dear Lucian, be glad you don't have to witness this sodden ill.
Telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
Yeah, you're good at the Magisters caging anyone
what
up.
would I do without you?
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I?
Hey,
Throw 'em in a hole for all I care. It's the great good.
Spark, twinkle, and finger on the arse.
You've got enough in front of you. Yeah.
Spark, twinkle, and
Pipe down, will you?
What can I get you, my dwarven friend?
Stop peering over me shoulder.
spark, twinkle, and
Be glad you don't have to witness this sodden ill.
Telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
Yeah, you're good with the Magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I? Throw 'em in a hole for all I care. It's the great
what would I do without you?
Not even a small ability to hit you on the arse. Be glad you don't have to witness this sudden ill.
telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
Yeah, you're good with the Magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I? Throw 'em in a hole for all.
Spark, twinkle, and
Be glad you don't have to witness this sudden ill.
what would I do without you? Rude.
You've got enough in front of you. Yeah.
Telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
Caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I? Throw 'em in the hole for all we care. Wish the great
It bit you on the arse.
Lucky find. Good find.
Title most divine. We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven usher us.
Be glad you don't have to witness this sudden elf.
I'm telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they could.
Caging anyone up.
Damn right. Throw 'em in the hole for all we care.
Hey, Rudy. Nova.
The cook acknowledges you with a small bow, an oddly formal gesture given the surroundings.
Please, sir, you should not be back here. It's not safe. You should speak to Loverick if you want food. Please, they can inflict pain all the same. Please, I must insist.
What's this? I found something.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, the weight of your bag. A moment passes. Then a smile creases his face, a smile carefully constructed to look friendly and authentic, a smile that doesn't reach his eyes.
Greetings, stranger. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world?
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you.
I'm sorry, I mistook you for a different kind of person. I'm sorry, it's not about them. Really, you insult me now.
A smile spreads across his face. He holds out his hand.
Now we're speaking the same language. So, let me ask you this. Across the world, who is renowned above all others for their exquisite lovemaking abilities?
He gives you a strange look, then realizes you're on the right track.
Yes, exactly. And for an insignificantly small sum, I can introduce you to the greatest lizard lover the world has ever seen. The price, I'm afraid, is not negotiable. And believe me, this really is one exceptional kin lover.
The money vanishes into his apron.
Now, let me ask you this. What flavor of stew do you prefer? Do you like the strong and meaty variety? Or upstairs on the second floor? His name is Zarat. Pleasure is his business. Enjoy the experience of a lifetime.
He gives you a mischievous grin, then dips his head in salute and turns away.
I'll take your order if you're polite.
Elf?
Nah.
Anyone up
For Alexander the Innocent!
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I? You throw me in a hole for all I care. Is the Trader good?
The ship is in the locker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows, and all are drowned but me. And yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. Perhaps I am already mad. But I swear I hear the bells. Please, make it stop.
She buries her.
Make it.
Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
A weathered woman in...
The bell...
It's a shame.
An absolute shame.
Alexander, slaughtered like a supper lamb. Poor...
It ain't right.
It ain't right. Never thought I'd say this. I hope they round up them sorcerers for good. I ain't needing one sick in a void woken on me.
You said it, Hilka. You're a true patriot.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer.
Toucher grins.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy.
They look at you expectantly.
If I can get Alexander, then get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain.
Thatcher looks victorious. Eden...
You're as bad as she is. Get lost then.
Eden turns...
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard.
Your beard, my
Then
lord.
you're an idiot.
It seems less lush somehow.
It's as lush as it's always been. Now train your eyes on my treasures, not my person. Here now. Have you a reason for barging into my room, sir? When one's in a small town, one must expect small town manners, I see.
He squints at you and laughs. Looking closer, you see the man is wearing a very obvious fake beard. Behind the atrocious fox hair, you recognize the mischievous twinkling eyes of a lone wolf. Callow.
Iffin, forgive my style. I look a right pickled pepper pot, don't I? Why do you think? Why do we ever do any of the ridiculous stuff we do? It's for a contract. Oh, nice job on Alexander, by the way. That'll net you a pretty penny, I'd wager. Best get back on that, eh? Or they'll be calling you the Silver Floor. So what next? Grapevine says you know the whereabouts of more Godwoken. Guess you'll be taking them on over Roost's Way, eh?
His eyes widen and he whistles low, the movement causing the fake beard to slip sideways on his face.
Well, now. Been nice knowing you, Ifan. But you're a goner now, no matter what. And I might as well be the one to collect on the contract.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from
You're
a
willing
mile
to
away.
risk Fort Joy for one night
You've
with
got
a
to be
lizard?
careful, you know? If they can get Alexander,
Then you're an idiot.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
The bell still rings. Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
The bell still rings. Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile
Curiosity
away.
kills the cat, or
And you
gets
can't
it
be too
sent to
careful,
Fort
you know?
Joy.
If they can get Alexander, nervous.
You're willing to
All right
risk
about
Fort
that.
Joy for
Right as
one night
rain,
with a
Hilka.
lizard?
Look out! I see a
Then you're
trap
an
nearby.
idiot.
That looks dangerous. A trap. Better give it a wide berth.
Under lock and key.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? You're an idiot. Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know?
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
You've got to pick who you can
Curiosity
trust.
kills the cat, or gets
You
it
got
sent
that
to
right,
Fort
Hilka.
Joy.
You got that right.
And I'm
You're willing to
saying
risk
you can
Fort
trust
Joy
me.
for one
I
night
can
with
see
a
a sorcerer
lizard.
from a mile away.
Then
And you
you're
can't
an
be too
idiot.
careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilga.
Who rings the bell?
Nice.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilga. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilga.
Then you're an idiot.
The bell still rings. Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
Weathered and rugged, the man sleeps soundly. He mumbles in his slumber.
There's bad things in the caves. Bad dwarf things.
Startled, he opens his eyes, but he's staring into the distance.
Blood and oil do mix, after all.
His eyes flick wide open, but he's clearly asleep.
The island is ruined and doesn't have a name.
His eyes flick wide open, but he's clearly asleep.
There's no graveyard on the island. Stay away from the graveyard.
Startled, he opens his eyes, but he's staring into the distance. He's still asleep.
Sawdust and wolves, mother. Sawdust and wolves.
His eyes flick wide open, but he's clearly asleep.
Arcs for Lucian's Day sounds nice, mother.
His eyes flicker open, but he looks like he's still asleep. His eyes open, but he doesn't see you.
Smite.
He goes back to sleep.
Curiosity kills the cat. Sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.